It's a raining afternoon, and Mum and I are having a cup of tea. And this is my mum Hazel, who's 96 years old. You're not doing it.
I'm not 96. I'm 95.
She's 95, going on 96 in a few weeks' time.
Not weeks, months.
It's 3 months' time. But anyway, Mum, we're actually doing Mum's life story on a vlog, bit by bit. So we're going to start off where Mum was born. Mum was born in...
It's in Walkerville in Canada.
Right. And why were you born there when your parents were English?
Because my father emigrated because some of his family were already there.
In Canada?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And quite soon afterwards, she wanted to, well, he wanted her to come over and get married. So eventually it was, she was 34 by the time.
Yeah. Old, on the shelf.
On the shelf, yeah.
And she was an opera. She liked...
she was in, sorry.
Yeah.
She was in operettas, the Gilbert and Sullivan operettas.
Yeah.
And she had a star position. So she was quite important.
Yeah.
But she was also a bit vain.
I can't believe that.
That doesn't sound very good, was it, coming from your daughter? But yeah, she was. Because she was very everybody beautiful. Told her how beautiful she was.
Yeah.
Until she was 34. And so it was a quick dash across to get married.
Because she also didn't have much opportunity because there were a lot of the young men at that time killed.
That's true. Yes,
killed in World War One.
Yeah, they hadn't recovered from the First.
So there was
World
a big
War.
shortage of available men.
Yeah, because all the babies born were still very small.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now your dad was Irish.
He was not quite Irish. He was a very going back quite a few generations. He was. Yeah, because well, if I want to go back very far, his ancestors were Irish or actually Moroccan.
Oh, so that's where the dark skin and the dark hair.
He could have been an Irishman or he could have been a Moroccan.
Right.
The ships were running all the way round the Irish coast.
Yeah.
To get back, and it was very rocky, and lots of ships just crashed there. But any survivors came down the River Shannon, gradually moving down, and they married all the Irish girls.
Oh,
you see.
So that was the Moroccan men.
Moroccan and Spanish.
Right. So that was why you've got that Spanish look.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Or even Moroccan.
Moroccan. Your dark hair, dark skin.
Yeah. Dark skin. Yeah.
All right. So you had a brother and a sister born quite soon after.
Within 3 years.
So she had 3 in 3 years, your mum?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was very quick. And then you went to America.
Well, I was born in Canada, but they were born both in America. We crossed over on the St. Lawrence. For he had a job in Ford's Motor Company.
Ford's, yeah.
Yeah, and they didn't like him crossing over from America. But he wouldn't take English citizenship.
American citizenship or English citizenship? American citizenship.
He was still English.
Yeah.
Because he said he wouldn't fight against King George.
Oh, bless him.
So he was still, and of course when the Wall Street crash came.
Yeah.
Well, that he couldn't get work. He was an alien.
Right.
So he couldn't get work, and I remember him walking along the railway lines because I must have been about 5 then. Yeah.
Well,
But he was going across from Canada to America
yeah,
for his job.
yeah.
But so when he crossed over, we went to live with relatives for a while. Yeah. And that's where I remember we lived when he was working for Ford's. And of course, when the Wall Street crash came, he couldn't stay there.
Yeah, because they
And
couldn't afford the rent.
He was a Freemason by this time.
Right. Is that
And they paid for us to come back to England.
right?
But the American people were so kind. We used to wake up in the morning, and I can remember parcels outside, packages
Food.
with food from the neighbours for that poor English family.
Oh, that's nice.
It's so kind.
Mm.
And then eventually we had to come back. The Freemasons sent us back. Got us back home. And then it was a case of living with relatives, and it wasn't very pleasant.
No.
And
It's a good job they took you in.
Yeah. But I do remember I was about 5.5, and there was 3 years between the three of us. And we used to have a Saturday penny, and we used to all eat these sweets in a circle. And one day some friends went to Blackpool, and they came back and they gave us some Blackpool rock, a little
rock.
stick.
Now, for people that live in Australia, they wouldn't know what rock is.
It's a sugary sweet stick. And it had the name of Blackpool
inside all the way through, and you'd lick it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you'd lick it. And it was horrible, really, when you think about it.
And we stood in our circle, and Jerry crunched it. And Sue and I were, Pat and I were licking and talking.
Very ladylike.
And then he said, if you give me 100 toffees, no, if I will give you 100 toffees,
toffees
give
is
me your
lollies.
rock.
Yeah.
And it's over.
Oh, you didn't? And did you get your toffees?
Sorry?
Did he give you your toffees?
It wasn't me, it was our Pat.
Pat, what you don't knock that mic.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Of course he didn't.
He did or didn't?
He didn't.
No. Do you want a drink? Is your mouth getting dry?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. Have a drink.
If I talk
I'll have a drink too. No. So, is there any truth in the rumour that we might be related from your mum's side to the royal family?
Dad?
No, you.
No, me.
Your mum?
No.
The name Bowes-Lyon.
Yeah, because her name was Bowes, which is definitely spelt
the same way. Yeah.
No, there's no official. No official.
Hey, don't let the truth get in the way of a good story. I tell people that I'm related to royalty through my grandmother.
You are, in a sense, because she did have royal children.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
She had children.
Do you hear that, Lion? Lyle, I'm related to the Queen. I'm not the sort of Queen that you think. I'm talking about Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so have you had enough for now talking? We can carry on. You're getting a bit dry.
Sorry.
No, that's all right. We'll continue another day.